what I'm talking about.
Hey yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Tway here, and this will be a video of Powaran solo. Let's start off with Slashimi and how to actually get there, easiest way. So first off, skill build, taking the stealth into 1, lightning, because I'm using the lightning build because it's more fun, shadow drain, shadow dash for the extra height extensions, we got some 4s, maximized lightning rod for the lightning, and set landmine. Got myself a smoke screen to get through all this, and Lotus Fury. I could get Lotus of Escape, but I honestly don't think I need it, so here's where it's at. So let's get it popping. My damage currently capped at 378. Nope, I am wrong, it's 87. So this is probably the easiest way to get through this. So I got 2.5 seconds. I tab and try to rehide. Now people would say like, oh, why don't you just use the usual thing that people try and abuse? Thing is, I think this is just ways and ways easier. You're an assassin, like, obviously you can do it, but this way I can simply rehide, kill off every single living thing. And the luxury with this is simply that monsters will reset at this point. So there's a few reasons why monsters are reset. One of them is them not being hit. So that's probably the easiest way to get out of this whole thing. But for now, let's continue. So for starters, so Slashimi only has a few things that you need to be aware about. And one of the things is the rage timer, and you can actually bypass the rage timer. I will not be using a Blackram Soju because I like to keep those for Powaran because I kind of suck. Alright, so let's get it popping. So I genuinely like this guy to be in a good position to hide behind his back, and the other 2 dudes at a point where I can simply just look at their faces. And you guys have seen me do this. Make sure to hide. Now every single time that you fail the hide, he will probably, depending on how much damage you do, he will reset his whole thing. And you gotta be aware of that. Like every single time that he resets, it could pose a problem. And I'm going to do it once on purpose to show you how to actually get this off. So here we go. I didn't even do enough damage. Now I kind of failed. So here's one way. So what I tend to use for this is he will shoot. Now hide is an exemplary thingy that will help against anything. So here we go. He will not use all of his bolts, and at this point all you need to do is C, and then at the last one you double back. 1, 2, get the last one, get the double back in, and there we go. So now there are 2 ways to actually do this. So what I usually do is just get the bolts, wait, and with waiting you can just stand over here, and now everything is up that I need to get myself back into hide, and there we pop it. So that's the only way that you need to know how to not properly fuck it up. And the rest is just perma hiding, baby. It is easy mode. Oh, he shoots me. What do I do? I thought he would actually do a move at that point. Funny thing is, and I'm going to show you maybe if I am that confident, that the rage timer won't kill me. Alright, so here he goes once again. Don't get hit all that much by those bolts. Like, they do hurt at some point. So once again, I dash to this thing, and on the first bolt I just wait. That's it. It's quite easy. Once it gets out, tab out straight, because if you don't, it will take a long time. There's a slight chance that he will reset. 1, 2, and the last one. There we go. iframe everything. So now once again, start off with a 2. You can actually, if you are a hard baller, you can do it another way around. And now I actually just mess around. This will hurt. This will hurt pretty bad. So there are a few ways to do this. Like, he will do his move anyway. So there are ways to fuck it up like that. Make sure to put the ball down just as fast. Like, if you want to do that extra damage, get the 5 stacks in. Like, I know I can add up to 5 stacks in a little bit. So now I got 45 seconds on the clock. If I fuck up once now, then this could pose a huge ass problem. So let me see if I can actually do it. Okay, now I'm dead. Nice. Like, this takes way too long. He will rage this out. So if you got yourself a soju, I suggest you fucking use it. Double back on the last. And there we go. I got 18 seconds on the clock. So another thing you could be using is this. Just get hurt by the first 2 bolts. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And I'm fucked. And get back into hide. Now I'm actually going to use a Blackram soju potion. Let's hope that the extra damage will actually help me. This could just pose a huge ass problem. But as you can see, he will not pop into hide. And he will not use the rage timer. So I actually had to use a potion right here just to show you guys how to do it in 1 run and 1 run only. So all that's left is killing the fishies, and that is about it. Just a little bit over 5 minutes to kill this thing, but so far so good, right?